Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodaloo 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 doo. Subscribe. Let's do a random ranking. Let's go to that movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies and then rank them based on whatever criteria we feel necessary. And I keep saying we because I'm going to rank them here in the video, but if you would like to join in through the comments section and rank these films, I think that'd be a lot of fun. We could talk about them, get a little dialogue, discourse going. But okay, so I don't reuse movies, so I'm running out of films here. I'm eventually going to reuse them, but I have a section down here that I need to pick from, so I'm going to dart over there and try. You know what? I'll just grab these right here. 1. Do you still see me down here? 2, 3. Okay, so one rule that I have for this is that I have to have seen the film in order to rank it. So let's see if I've seen these. Oh, so does everybody remember when Kate Winslet won an Oscar for The Reader? At first glance, I had no clue what this was because this is obviously a former Blockbuster rental, and then I got it from my buddy who used to work at Blockbuster, and he was basically getting rid of all of his DVDs because he wanted to switch to Blu-ray, but even if he wasn't like upgrading, he just was like, I don't want DVDs anymore. So I got this DVD from him. But yeah, this is a Weinstein product here. Harvey ushered her win right there. A lot of people don't think she deserves it. It's been so long. I mean, I haven't seen this movie since it was up for an Oscar. Like when I was preparing for that Oscar season, that was the last time I watched it. And it didn't really do anything for me, except for some of her. I mean, you know, you gotta be honest. But the film itself, on its own, you know, I wish I could remember who she was up against, because I'm sure I would have preferred somebody else. But also, didn't she win? I feel like there was a little bit of category fraud. Best Actress. Okay. Is it possible, and I could be wrong, that she is actually a supporting? Because I feel like there was some category fraud talk going on where she was nominated and won Best Actress, but she's more of a supporting character. But I could also see her being like a co-lead with this guy right here. So I wonder if that was the thought. I mean, not saying that the Academy gets it right. Categories, they get it wrong all the time. But maybe that was the thought, that she was a co-lead. Okay, next. Did I even watch this? Okay, here. I need to think about the other one before I show it. The Notebook. I actually worked at a movie theater when this came out, so this is a 2004 movie. It would have to be because I worked there. And what I remember most about it is, like, as I was an usher, so I was like waiting outside the door, waiting for people to, you know, walk out so I could clean the theater, and there were just so many tears, like Kleenexes on eyes. Just drying up those tears. It was kind of amazing. And I feel like this is one of the movies that had the widest range in viewers. There were very old couples watching this, and very young couples watching this, and just, you know, people going on their own. I think the only thing you really wouldn't see very often were, you know, just like men watching it on their own. I mean, I did because I worked at the theater, so we had to screen these things beforehand. But like, this was a very big couple movie. Always couples walking out of there, and again, the age range was just like nothing I'd ever seen with any of the other movies that came out that summer of 2004. I want to make sure I'm getting that right, because even though I didn't work at the movie theater any other time except for those 3 months, I had a lot of connections. So, but I feel like I did work there when this came out, because I have such strong memories of people walking out of it. But yeah, this I like this movie. I don't, you know, it's not like a favorite or anything, but I like it. You know, I don't know. I more have like memories of it than I do like feelings about it, I guess. This is heavy. What's in here? Oh, an extra disc. What? Why is Avatar in here? An Avatar DVD. a friend must have bought Avatar on Blu-ray, and it came with a DVD and then gave me the DVD. I don't know why else that would be in there, because otherwise we have The Notebook, disc 2 with full screen, and special features, and then widescreen with special features. But yeah, why were they doing that? Full and wide, but then I also have Avatar in there. I'm glad I checked, because, and it's amazing that it had all that extra weight, because this leaflet here, yeah, you know, isn't heavy, but Avatar, that's funny. And I'm trying to remember, did I watch The Orphanage? Ooh, did I see The Orphanage? I feel like I did, but I'm getting like no memory. Like I have no recollection other than the name, and I feel like my wife likes this movie, but I don't know if I ever watched it with her. I feel maybe I did see this movie, but I do not feel confident that I have at all. So I'm going to set that one aside, and we will replace it with whatever this movie is that I'm about to grab. This will be our replacement if I've seen it. Oh yeah, Big Trouble in Little China. So my first time watching this, I was like, what is going on? Because I was taking it seriously, and I was just like so confused. Like, I don't know, was I a kid? When did I first watch this? I don't know, but I was just, I don't think the tone I was expecting was not the tone I was getting, so it was just a very odd experience for me watching this, like confusion. Because I think I'm a pretty gullible person. Like, I don't understand liars, right? They don't make sense to me. Why would you lie about that? And or just like joking, like jokes a lot of times will go over my head because I'll just like kind of believe what someone's telling me. And yeah, I feel like that's what was going on with this movie. I was like just drinking it in as if it were a serious film, and I was like, I'm not understanding what's happening. Same thing happened to me with Casablanca. I didn't realize that was a funny movie. I was just watching it like, I don't understand this. And then my father-in-law was like describing the film to me and talking to me about it, and we had some like sit downs talking about Casablanca, which was like one of his favorite movies ever. And I was like, oh, I get it now. But like for some reason my mind thought if it's a black and white movie, it's serious. If it's a Best Picture winner, it's serious. And then he's pointing out, no, this is a funny movie. Casablanca's hilarious. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's kind of how I was here. I was like, what is happening? This is not at all what I expected. I just, in my mind, had a different film than what I was watching. So I don't know when I first watched this, though. Teenager? I don't know, but I just remember a sense of confusion. But since then, and having, you know, a lot of Carpenter friends, I've, you know, grown to understand this movie more and enjoy it much more. But yeah, it was a weird first viewing for me. So what am I gonna do here? And you know, honestly, I know what I'm gonna do. Even with all the confusion that I had before, sometimes diving in deeper to a movie, not just taking it how you first interpret it or understand it, or just accept the confusion, learning more from your buddies. Like I got some friends that are big Carpenter fans, and they've helped me understand this movie that I was so confused about, that I was taking as serious and not understanding the humor behind it. Kim Cattrall, right? Yeah, beauty, 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 beauty. I kind of love her in this, actually. I'm sure that's nothing new. I'm sure everybody's that way. But I'm gonna put this at #1, and I love that cover art. You know, that's helping. Kurt Russell's helping. Kim Cattrall, all that's helping. But yeah, I was a confused person when I first watched this, but now I get it. Then I think I'm gonna go Notebook. Just those memories, those sweet memories of seeing those old couples walking out of this together was just so beautiful. And that's I hold those memories much stronger to me than any memories from the movie itself. And I love that I was able to witness that, all those couples walking out together and just the age range of those couples. It was just really a movie that hit so many generations. You had these 16-year-old kids holding hands, going to this movie on a date. The girl's walking out crying with her, boyfriend arm around her shoulder or whatever. I don't know. It was just great. And then you have these older couples holding hands, walking out. I love that. I love that. That was good. So that alone, the effect the film had on the culture, on the people that were going to view it, that is why this movie is in second place. I'm almost trying to convince myself that it should be first place because of that, and I just love those memories and that I will always have those. And then The Reader last, just because it didn't make an impact other than, it's another movie. The Kate Winslet is in. So, yeah. I think this is my ranking. But again, the memories that I have of this, I feel like they're affecting me more now as I'm sitting here sort of marinating in those memories. They're becoming more potent, and I'm almost saying maybe Notebook is number one. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to Kurt Russell over here, Big Trouble in Little China, and then followed by The Notebook, and then The Reader. My question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.